this dungeon for workshop. I'm honestly gonna take ages because all in the beginning do holes with the mobs. I mean, they're gonna have near heavy defense before. The other two are gonna remain the same. The strength of the warden and CNS. All of this is remaining the same. By the way, the YouTube thing just popped. That's where all of this content is going to go. Well, I'm going to cut it up. You need to up your CNS. It's huge, dude. It's like 3 times as good. From rank 2 to rank 3. Just get the 30 grand. I thought it was 100 grand. And I literally am at 40. I'm at 40 right now, right? Or I was at 40k, and I looked, and I could get it, and I was very confused. I didn't know it was at 30. Wasn't it originally at 100, and then they nerfed it? It's huge. Jathan Rawls, dude, I appreciate you so much. Thanks. I'm so glad that you actually happened upon us live, dude. Thanks. One in the back, deep corner. Nope, can't get it. BH got it actually. GG. Over here. Okay. First thing in here. The Strider Talks. They do something called detonate. You want to kick both of the detonates. If you don't, that's what does the rocket shower and kills everybody. Second, you can use the hammers. Kill these. The only thing that the hammers break on is whenever it hits the platinum pummeler. You want to ask some people to stand right there. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. I'm gonna stand right there because No Mercy targets the closest person. It's gonna bait him into the corner, and then he's gonna get stuck under the hammer. He gets stuck under the hammer, and the hammer hits him, and it takes off some of his health. In the meanwhile, on the tanking side, you want to stay at a whirling edge. You want to drag him around the room while the DPS is doing everything. You're gonna have to stay alive because you will be LOS the healer, not LOS, but you'll range them. And you want to make sure that your healer knows that you're alright. So your best to stay alive so they don't freak out whenever people start jiggling and moving the vent flames and killing everybody around them. The healer's able to heal them instead of you. Like, yikes, dude. Then you just take it all, I think. Is this explosions going off? What is going on? Got him. Okay, so invent jets on this boss. You want to make sure that you're always right behind it. You can't. Always make sure you're behind it. Can't be on the side of it, you'll get killed. Kiss me, bitch. You kill this first. Actually, your DPS should have it dead by the time you get the other hammers around. You get a double kill right here. Double kill. Dude, DPS. Appreciate you, my man. How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the raid, my man. DPS is another WoW streamer. He always helps people out. Yeah, it's fucking crazy good playlist. But we can't listen to music anymore. It's like, but he gold farms, he runs keys with people, he pushes keys, he's got hella alts. Good dude. Y'all should definitely check him out. Thank you so much for the raid, man. There you go. There it is. Point and case, ladies and gentlemen. Point and case. So as you saw, take the big guy around to all of the hammers. Try and stay alive. Don't get killed by vent jets. For vent jets, if you're a DPS and you're wondering about it, just try and always remain behind the boss. You'll be alright. Moving on to this trash, they do two different casts. It's Process Waste and Mega Drill, right? Mega Drill is an area of effect on the ground. You can see it. It's a ring down. Process Waste. So recently, Process Waste will follow you. It will track with you until it actually casts. So if it says Process Waste and it hasn't casted yet, it'll move. But as soon as it starts casting, it won't. So you don't have to soak it. Right? Bubbling. Like not doing any damage, so don't judge my damage by this. I have the wrist. Oh. Dude, I got the wrist from here earlier today. I know which wrist y'all are talking about. What up, boss? How you doing, dude? On the totem, I would normally call out that I'm spell warding or bubble taunt from my healer. That way they save a dispel or just dispel somebody else. I have one cooldown, so I'm probably gonna pull two. Hopefully we kill it. There we go. Oh, I couldn't get it off. It was too much, dude. I was less than a fucking global away. I would've got spell warding off and I would've lived. Twilight Dev just killed it all. Bro, it even looked like the button had been pushed. Thanks. Alright. So as a paladin, you can literally unity these. So you can stand over here, right? Good old spell warding. Spell warding now. You take no damage. I'm taking damage because I was standing in the Process Waste, which doesn't move after it starts casting, right? And Mega Drill is the next thing on this mob. The little blobs, whenever they hit 0, they explode. They do damage to everybody around them. These dogs, they do a cast called Flaming Refuse. Uh-oh. This is actually not good. I put it the wrong way. That's bad. So this is like the same thing as the Crawlish Riders and the Temple Boss. Like, you're responsible for where this is facing. You don't want to be facing it towards the party, as people stand in it. The blobs, you pop them behind a pillar. You want to LOS them because they explode. They're like the ticks in Underrot and stuff like that. This boss, here we go. Okay, so there's dot this boss puts on you. First he does airdrop, so he drops the crate in, right? When he drops the crate in, you want to try and move the boss away from the crate, and I'm gonna tell all your DPS to make sure that they get behind the box. because he does the venting flames, and if you're standing in it, will die unless you have an immunity, a magic immunity. Bubble works for me, so the spell ward. Op does not work, so does Blazing Chomp, and I believe that that's the buff. It's a debuff that needs to be dispelled, right, Joe? I believe. Something else. What? You just let him die. Anyways, so he does two different things, Blazing Chomp. Yeah, Blazing Chomp is the debuff that needs to be dispelled. Alright, if it stays on you, it'll probably kill you. He does Venting Flames, you want to make sure you get behind the box. After he does that, he's going to do Blazing Chomp again. After he dispels it. Whenever airdrop happens and you know he's about to get ready to leap, whenever he's leaping, the main thing is not have the box in between you and the trajectory of this guy at all. Like, the box cannot come. If the box is hit on his charge, then you will wipe, because the box is going to explode halfway through Venting Flames, right? Other than that, you can actually meld. You can not meld. Yeah, you can meld. You can walk out to the very corners of the room if you're on Alliance, and it targets the farthest person away from him, right? To jump at. Targets the farthest person away, so you walk really far away. Whenever he comes over to you, meld. He doesn't jump anymore. Also, you can do the same thing with a Hunter Feign on each action. Other than that, don't let the box get between you or any of the people and him while he's jumping. If it gets struck, it's going to explode. You're not going to have cover. You die. Then there's that thing, which really sucks. And then you come out here. Pull just the alarm bot. And Twilight Death pulls everything else. But it actually went away. We're good. So there's 2 guards and 2 Gigawallops. You can kick both of them. Essentially, these also spawn a add, this anti-personnel squirrel. It's an AoE bomb that goes on the ground. You can stun it, or like, I think you can buff it. No, doesn't work. So you can stun it, that's it. I don't think that you can push it. Can you Typhoon it? Okay. You want to just basically kick the Gigawallops and stun the squirrels so they don't AoE kill everybody, right? Because if everybody's in melee and not paying attention, he drops right in the crowd with everybody. Even if the charge is about to go off and you stun it, it will not go off. So you can save people's lives by stunning it. Gigawallops. On that one spawns MK, 2 MK1s and 1 MK3. The priority target of that pack is MK3 because he's the only one that does short out. Short out is like the echoing void kind of. Basically, think about it like that. You get wrecked by it. So, I'm gonna make sure that if there's a Demon Hunter in your group, ask the Demon Hunter to drop Darkness on it. Or some kind, maybe Trank, something. Healing cooldown, because it's big and it's party wide. And then there's the last thing, he does Sonic Blast out of the front. It's a silence in the direction of the silence cone, in the direction that it's facing. And then he does Capacitor thing where he makes quadrants with the ground. There's 4 different quadrants, obviously. Only one of the 4 is safe to stand on, and you can tell what's not, or you can tell what's safe to stand on by it's not lit up. 3/4 of the ground is lit up, and 1/4 of it is not. You stand. He just goes through phases. He just shifts quadrants, shifts them around. You just gotta move, keep DPSing him, and then he'll do Sonic Blast, which is the silence again. The other one. This totem, you kind of, if you can, have your DPS like clear out everything, use Bless and Freedom, get through all that stuff. If you're on Alliance and you're a big character, get ready because you might get stuck. Bring him over here. Doing third boss. Oh my god. Okay, this boss. Here we go. Couple things. Whenever the boss comes up, that flower spawns quickly right after. After the flower spawns and you put it down, it does this hidden flame cannon. But the thing is right before the flame cannon casts, if you look at the bottom, the base here, you'll see it start to spin, and you'll see the knobs, like nozzles, come out where the flame's about to come out. So if you've been getting like caught in between, or like on casts, or like if you're had bad luck and you're standing right in it whenever it comes out, right? Look at the base of the thing. It's like the first boss on Shrine of the Storm. How you can look at his hitbox and see where he's surging rush, where he's going. These will tell you. Oh, I think Inzot's like this too. I can't remember. I don't raid that much. Just look at the base if you want to know where the flames are coming. You don't want to get the dot on you. Avoid the rotors that are on the ground. Don't stand in the white smoke. It'll disorient you. The red smoke will kill you. It's like bombs. The red smoke goes where the white smoke is. For this thing, the only other thing you have to worry about is the plant, which if you have DBM, you can tell whenever it's going to come up. Run over to it, stun it, kill it, assume you're killing. We lost our healer. Flame cannon's coming up, so look, you look at the base, see which way it's going, or what you were about to see, and then what it casted. Cast. Come up to this pack. Tinkerer is the one that you want to kick. And the squirrel also spawns on this pack. They also spawn these squirrel. I did it too late. It's too many, but they also spawn these shield generators that if you get under them, they actually protect you from damage. So stand right here and just, you know, until it goes away, which can go away at a really bad time, and you be standing in a squirrel's detonation and then you die. That's not GG's. So be careful. And everything else is come in here. You got these things. As a paladin, like, okay, so look what I can do. As a pally, whenever I enter this thing, I can, technically if I wanted to, I could give spell warding to one person that has the play on them. I could give freedom to another person, right? I don't freedom myself. That's 2 people. Then can rebuke one of the things, can hodge one of them, and throw your shield at another one. You interrupted 3 of them, and you let 2 people go. Like, there's no... You can free your entire group just by using those things. Like, you have extra time and you're looking to help out your group. You know what I mean? And you could give somebody else sack if you really want to talk about it. Like, they're standing in the middle of the purple. I don't know. So Sonic Pulse is a silence, it's a cone. The other thing that they do is they launch rockets. That's it. Vessel turns Sonic Pulses, get out of it. Whenever it launches rockets, out of them on the ground. Last pack, if you do Fire Dungeon linearly, which kind of hard not to, unless you do something weird. Sometimes something weird happens with the blobs. You're missing 1% full 0.3 worth of percent after the boss. Get it with totem. Thought you would. I don't know exactly what causes that. Sometimes it does happen. You should throw shield here at that mob. Tinker. I fucked up and I did not throw shield at it. Alright, so there's the squirrel, right? I stunned it and it went away. Did you see it? So the reason that you don't want to pull this guy is because he does the short out thing that we were talking about right before we went to the 3rd boss. And it's over percent. You don't need that. As long as you go in this totem with 97.5%, which you require without this guy, then this totem is 2.5, and so if you just do everything normally and then pull the first pack whenever you get on the bridge without the pack, then you got 100%. Were they not, like... It's raging. Have that. Don't stand in the poison that's on. Your best to interrupt him. Get crippling, you can give him Blessing of Freedom. I do really like this key after, like, I pretty much got the basics so fast. Never a lot of damage. They're always off, so you can gauge and stuff. But, am I doing the most damage? Where are these people? Alright, last boss. Pulse Blast. You want to make sure that you have a defensive for that and mitigating. Those orbs, you can do your best, but yes, will never cease to amaze you on this, of how they can stand in those and die. You can try and fight the boss wherever you want. They're still going to come towards everybody, and people don't move out of them, or they die. Move out of the circles on the ground, zoom out a little bit, take a look around. You can kind of see where they're coming from, and decide where you want to go instead of running all the way out. Cutting beam, you want to make sure that you don't stand under it because it'll kill you. He also does, is that? Yeah, he does Giga Zap. You want to make sure that the frontal cone, so the arrows, right? Swap. Giga Zap is a frontal cone. You want to make sure that whenever it's painted on you, you're not moving around so you don't accidentally paint the healer or the tank. Yes, it had just hit one of the bombs, was low on health, and you point Giga Zap at him and killed them. Don't run around whenever you get it. Stand still. Pretty universal, but cool. We're looking for people to stand still. That's a thing. See how the healer just stopped, like right next to me? Trust. After you get him down, you get stunned, or sucks. It's like